As the Jewish holiday of Passover is observed, many here in Philadelphia are showing their solidarity with Ukraine. Those who are there who may be unable to celebrate the holiday themselves. And Jenny, you have more on a very special Passover Seder that was held tonight in Center City.
That's right, Dawn. It was a very inclusive Seder dinner that's actually still going on here at this Society Hill Synagogue behind me. The rabbi tells us that he was expecting roughly 75 people to attend. The food is prepared, the tables are set. Rabbi Menachem Schmidt is ready to host Seder dinner at B'nai Abraham Chabad in Society Hill. It's a special celebration, an open invitation.
So the idea is really to open it up to anybody who wants to come and celebrate the holidays.
Rabbi Schmidt says they're participating in the Fill an Extra Seder Seat campaign to stand in solidarity with the people of Ukraine. Because of the war, many Jewish people overseas won't be able to attend a Seder.
We have to take a stand to make sure that we're doing everything we can to bring goodness into the world, to make the world a better place, to help people that are in need.
Rabbi Schmidt says they're expecting roughly 75 people, many who may not have a connection to the synagogue or the Jewish faith. All are welcome.
It doesn't start with world leaders, it starts with each one of us as an individual.
Rabbi Schmidt says his family is originally from Ukraine and he has modern-day ties.
One of my best friends, his sister was there running a center just like this one. And when the war started and they left with the clothes on their back, they drove for 5 days, they ate nothing. Stories are harrowing.
Passover is the celebration of the emancipation of the Jewish people from slavery in Egypt. At Seder, they retell the story. This feast includes wine, matzah, which happens to be from Ukraine, salad, fish, and chicken, with a hefty side of reflection.
Well, there's too many people fighting with each other. And if we can stop fighting with each other on a micro level, we can help people stop fighting with each other on a macro level.
And there is a second Passover Seder happening here at the synagogue tomorrow night. Again, anyone is welcome. You just have to register. To do so, head to phillyshul.com. That's Philly, SHUL.com. Back to you, Dawn.
All right, Jennifer Joyce live for us in Society Hill. Thanks, Jen.